Hi there, I'm Sherilyn Fenn.
Hi, this is Erin Gray.
Hey, I'm Trisha Helfer.
And you're watching Movers and Shakers.
Movers and Shakers.
Movers and Shakers
Unlimited.
What's up, guys? I'm here at 2018 Baltimore Comic Con, and I'm honored to have special guest Sherilyn Fenn. How's it going?
It's going really well, thank you.
All right, awesome. So tell me, we are here on the second day of Baltimore Comic Con. Tell me, how's Baltimore been?
It's been great. I mean, I always love to meet fans and you know have such great perspective on the shows and films I've done, and it's wonderful to meet the people.
All right, awesome. Now, we were just commenting on this before. You know, you've had a chance to be a part of some, incredible projects, whether it's Twin Peaks, we'll get to that. But also, I was saying, like, long before we had The Crow, we had The WRAITH, for any of those folks who do not know what The WRAITH is. So can you talk a bit about that and having a lot of these projects that people still comment on, like, years and years later?
Well, it's a gift. Somebody said when I started acting that if your work stands the test of time, that's the best that you can do. So I feel like a lot of people kind of grew up with me through that time frame, and it's a blessing to have people like your work and that you touch somebody's life. There's not much better than that.
Absolutely. So commenting on that further, can you tell me what it is about a project that draws you to it? Because we were commenting on all these things that you've had opportunity to do in the past and even currently in your career, and it's something that still speaks to people, those projects that you're a part of. So has that changed over time, or is it still the same way back when of what draws you to a project?
I think it unfortunately sometimes you just have to do something to pay your bills.
Of course, yeah.
And then when you're lucky, there's like a handful or two of things that maybe sometimes when something scares me, I realize it has it's kind of triggering something inside of me,
okay,
and that I can grow from doing it. And I was taught to act by sort of illuminating my human struggle and having the courage to be in a project working on certain things in my own life between the lines and in the context of the story. And I think that when work of an actor really touches you, it's because it's deeply personal. It's like a friend that tells you a story, that's something that happened, and you say, oh my gosh, that happened to me, or and you connect on that level. So I to look for those kinds of things, like I read it, when I read Boxing Elaine, I threw it across the room, and I was so angry and so upset, and I was like, oh, I have to do this.
All right. Well, additionally, we aside from the projects that you've been a part of, we also live in a day and age not just of superheroes, obviously, but also of the type of platforms that people are consuming their programming. So with digital platforming. So in commenting on that with what we have with the DC universe and Titans, can you talk about that project and what it means to be a part of that?
Oh, well, it's a wonderful thing. I play Raven's mama.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, I have two children, and they're both boys, and they're just so excited to see it. And they said they've been waiting for, these characters haven't been seen yet, other than animated. So, that's the big market right now, is sort of everybody wants to escape, It's like fantasy and superheroes. And
I was saying with that character as well, the Raven, she has such a rich history in terms of her lineage and where those abilities come from. So in doing this role, did you feel obligated to go back to the source material, or did you just leave it up to the script to kind of lead you and help you with that role?
I knew a little bit about it. I let my sons kind of fill in some of the holes.
Awesome.
But truthfully, I connected most with a mother that wants to protect her child and will do anything, for that child. And I certainly know what that's like. So that's what I thought my biggest, addition to that piece was.
All right, great. So here we are at Baltimore Comic Con. I'm sure there are a slew of other events that are still, on the plate, so to speak. So can you comment on some of the other shows that folks can expect you at?
I've been doing recurring roles on a recurring role on the show SWAT.
Of course.
So that's been a lot of fun. And I did a film called Valentino, obviously about Rudolph Valentino, and just reading a lot of things right now and I really would love to land on a television show again, because it's lovely to work with the same people for a few years and just to, and grow together, and even with your crew and everybody involved and not just actors. And also be able to stay in one place and be the mother that I love to be. So, and I wrote a children's book, which was, it got published, which that was really cool. I would love to turn it into an animated series, so I'm looking into that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, great. Well, guys, there you have it. Again, I'm at 2018 Baltimore Comic Con. This is Sherilyn Fenn. I'm Brandon Troy. I'll see you soon.